Hey everyone, welcome back to school. It's back to school reactions. Check it out. My hat is kind of see through right now, but if I take it off, y'all gotta see my messy hair. So whatever. I don't want to be see through, but it is what it is. All right, here we go, guys. We have Tom MacDonald dropping America. I noticed last night he said he was going to be doing this. And find out where he goes with it. Y'all know I love America. Y'all know I love my country. Y'all also know I'm a little disappointed in the way we've been acting lately, and a lot of things. But I do believe that our country has survived crazier things than this, and I believe we will. Don't know how crazy it'll get before it settles down, or what settled down looks like anymore. But needless to say, oh wow, look, you can see this stripe through here because my bib has a green thing on it. So I'll lean forward so you don't watch the flag on my chest. But anyway, you know me. I love my country. I hate some of the things that are going on, and I hope we get better. Let's see what Tom says about America. New to the channel, subscribe, hit that bell notification, select all so you know when I'm dropping my videos. Hangover Gang, if you're here with me, let's do this. America. Okay.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying.
Bruh, screw that kneeling for the flag crap, man. Y'all ain't gonna get me to do that ever. Ever. Same people that want to disrespect our flag want to scream hate crime if you do something to their flag. No double standards here, people. I ain't bowing, whatever. Not a chance.
Cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining why you living in America if all you do is hate it.
Right? Facts.
It's brave to take a stand against the nation. Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America.
Bro, and listen, here's the fact. Oh boy, I'm gonna pause this a lot. I don't maybe okay. I'll listen to a little more and do my thing at the end. Let's go.
What happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
I don't want to take anybody else's saying, sign Sam Steele approval, but hit the like button, do what. I'll just hit the like button and get it over with there. Okay.
If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
The same people who are running around saying cancel the police are also the ones saying that we shouldn't have assault weapons and all this other stuff. So what do you want? You want no weapons, a completely lawless society, and you think you're going to be okay with that? So who are you going to call the cops on when somebody breaks into your house, steal your stuff, because, that's where we're at? That's like saying you want to ban all doctors. Who's going to help you when you end up in the ER? Nobody. You can't do it yourself. That creates more lawlessness. Ooh, don't get me started today, Tom. Let's go.
By freedom of speech, we protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, the freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom
right.
Reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags.
I get it. That part was harder for me to understand. I think it's in the processing on his voice or something. But if I got it clearly, I agree. It's we have had people fight for the freedom for you to sit there and whine But just remember, just because you have the freedom to whine, the same person you want to cancel has the same freedom to be them. Stop trying to cancel people and then you still be the same jerk you were. You're just mad because they said something once you didn't like. Whatever. Away we go. Right.
Does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately,
Right.
this nation is
Right
so
here.
ashamed and hating itself.
I'm here.
Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this ungratefulness?
Right.
United States
Facts.
gave everything to you just to help.
My nephew's being deployed again at the end of October. I think he's in his 16th year now. 16 years in the service. You think they're not furious with what's going on? They are.
I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family.
Facts.
I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties?
Right.
I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't
Right.
need your pronouns, all I see is
Conflict by design of the system. Whoo. I will say this. The less I watch of the news, the less pissed off I get. Watch news. See all this crazy stuff. You want to take down a statue of somebody who meant something to a whole bunch of people who lived in that area, who that person was a significant part of that area. You want to take down that statue because you find something offensive about it. And then you want to go put up statues of somebody who was unfortunately, tragically killed, but whose past alone nobody would be celebrating. You don't see people trying to you don't see people trying to celebrate the latest home invasion from a guy or the latest overdose from a person, right? But you want to take down the statue of somebody, and I'm not even saying anybody in particular, but it's happening all over the place. Take down this statue because this represents a time that somebody here said freaks them out. Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. Swear, man. I think the whole country needs to take a big old giant bong rip and relax. Let's go.
As men and women, kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo,
Yep.
we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
Facts. That's true.
America, your freedom ain't free in America. Got soldiers dying overseas, so America.
I'm sure that pause, that dramatic pause was done there for a reason when he said, "I will not kneel for the anthem because the flag is what I stand for." That pause was there to make an impact in that statement. I'm sure a lot of people are going to catch
No
that.
violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for. In America, your freedom ain't free in America. Got soldiers dying overseas, so America. You can say what we believe, my America. I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America.
And from a production standpoint, because I also like to talk about production of music, my only thing with that little part there is they've muddied it up a lot with the effects processor, so it sounds dull rather than hearing his voice in a clearer tone, which I'm used to. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just a style that they chose. It's a little muddier than I'm used to hearing him do, because a lot of times I'll hear him do stuff with effects, you know, whether it's using a little auto-tune or a little this or a little that, but this one just feels like a little muddier for some reason. Not a bad thing, like I said, just completely different than what I'm used to hearing. Okay.
You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You
Right.
can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every
Facts.
flag around the
Facts. Look, dude, like, we have all known our history, man, but we still were proud of our country. Like, my grandfather was a piece of crap. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. My grandfather had some things in his character that I just didn't stand for. I knew it wasn't right. He was the way he was. The way he talked about people, the derogatory things he said about him taught me that I had never wanted to be like him. Period. I have fought my butt off to make sure that don't judge people on appearance or other things like that. It comes down to let's hang out. We cool, we cool. We're not cool. It doesn't mean I hate you, it just means we don't hang out. Like, what's the big deal? You know, I got people that are say I'm into football. You might not be into football. You probably don't want to hang out with me on Sunday when I'm watching football. You may be into soccer. I'm not into soccer, so I don't know whether I'll hang out with you on soccer day. But there's some common ground somewhere usually. Whew. Boy, Tom's got me on this one. Let's go.
Chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should
hey, but we don't have to. But we don't have to. We don't have to be divided. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Another great video shot by Nova. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Listen, if you watch my channel, you know where I stand on things. I think both political parties are acting like retards. Pardon the word. Cancel me if you want. I think the media is complacent in inciting and fueling this division. And they look at it as profit because that kind of thing sells. The more people watch it, the more people buy into the ideology, the more advertising they could sell. Remember, guys, the media doesn't do anything for free. Ever. 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 Every news show has advertisements on it, and they target ads based on the marketability of their programming. I think the people are acting kind of ridiculous. I think everybody's too sensitive about, like, why does everybody have to agree with you or you think you should cancel them? Where did you get this idea that if they don't agree with you, they should be canceled? That's crazy. Just is. I think love me or hate me for saying this, okay? The older generations, we weren't quite as delusional because we lived more in reality. You talked smack, you're going to get smacked. You better be able to back it up. Now you got people sitting at home, keyboard warriors going crazy, acting like fools. People running around at protests, all covered up, head to toe. They don't want their face to be seen at all. Glasses on, running around all black, pepper spraying each other. I hate you because you got this shirt on, or you did have that flag, or what. One of these days, a serious ass whooping will come their way by somebody who just ain't going to put up with it. It's a shame, man. Everybody needs to just figure out how to go home and start making a change in their home and in their community and treating each other with more respect and dignity and not being such pricks to each other. I know I was probably getting demonetized for my cursing, but whatever. Y'all got me started. Hangover Gang, thanks for being here. If you stayed till the end, thank you. Tom, thank you for the song. Great song. We got to do better, people. We really do. We got to do better. The idea of canceling stuff now by people who had nothing to do with any of it because none of us were even alive then, period. Oh, but I was related to somebody who was. Well, you know what? I was related to people who died in the Great Plague. Doesn't mean I hate rats. I mean, that was so far long ago. I had nothing to do with any of this stuff. Live in the present, you guys. Our past needs to stay there so we can remember it, so we don't repeat it. Get rid of all the symbols of the past. You've heard this 100 times from other people. You're bound to repeat it. Why do you think the Auschwitz thing is still up? So people never forget. Okay? trying to cover up all the mistakes, whitewash everything so nobody can see anything. You're living in a fantasy world. You're not even living in reality anymore. Let's live in reality together, you guys. Let's work on this together. Tom, thanks for this. This is a great, great, great song. I'm glad I got it, reacted to it, got a chance to react to it. I hope y'all are going to have a great weekend. I'll see how many reactions I get done next week, you guys. I got a friend visiting for the week. I'm going to be out at the Tech Nine concert on Wednesday. I got kind of a crazy week next week, so we'll see how much stuff I get done. But in the meantime, if you got some suggestions, put them in the comments section. Less division, more understanding. Let's just, even me, I have been scolded and lectured for preaching about I don't want division, but then still bitching about the way one side is acting or the other. I'm not helping the situation. I got to help the situation by trying to become a better person myself, treat people the way I think I want to be treated and that I know is right to treat people that way. I was raised with morals and values and understanding to that stuff. I think we all have it in us, except for maybe a small percentage, which are really twisted people. But, you know, the masses can win this, you guys. We just have to be willing to do it, and we have to be stronger than them. God bless America. God bless each and every one of you guys, whether you believe in God or not. Don't get on me about that. It's just my thing. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Much love to everybody. Hangover Gang, Tom MacDonald, Nova, everybody, my buddies for sticking around. You people who've been on my YouTube now for since I started, some of you, and the people who have put up with me, and I just appreciate it all. Y'all have a great day. All right, peace, everybody.